Hello, friend. This is Jimmy from Can Have an Immigration Canada. We're live again to answer your immigration-related questions for Canada. So you can start typing your questions on the chat. So again, my name is Jimmy. I'm from Can Have an Immigration Canada. Our company is based in Alberta, Canada, and we're in business of immigration since 2013. So if you guys need any kind of help with filing any kind of application paperwork for your self or for your family needs, or if you're running a business, you need foreign workers, LMIEs need to be done. We can help you with all of those applications. So you guys can start putting your questions or queries in the live chat here. So I'll be able to answer them in the order I'll receive it to the best of my knowledge. So as you guys all know, like there is a big backlog right now for IRCC to process. A lot of immigration files are there. So the another news we got it last week that they are starting finalizing around 14,000 CEC application, Canadian Experience Class, and 600 FSWP applications per month. That is their target as of now. So they are because you guys all know since March of last year 2020, since the pandemic has started, government only taking PNP applications as well as the CEC application under the express entry. So they have a big backlog over there. So now they have decided to put more resources, as a lot of criticism has been going around from different political parties, the general public here in Canada, from overseas also, like if you are not having much resources, why you guys are taking so many applications under different PAL programs. Uh, so they have started putting little bit of resources here and there instead of like putting it on the back seat and let people to wait for longer and longer time. So that's a good news. So hopefully another like 15,000 applications per month can be done. But again, if you look at the backlog for a couple of million applications, this is not enough. Uh, Jolly, yes, good morning, sir. Yeah, you can put your questions or queries if you have any. So for international travel, if we are looking, Canada has put more travel restrictions for people who are coming from different countries from African region at this moment because of the Omicron virus. The new latest update is there. So also, if we look at the travel with US has also been putting a restriction for all Canadian travelers to have the proof of test that has been done within last 24 hours. So if you are planning to go to US, you have to have your testing done, and it has to be within last 24 hours, otherwise you won't be allowed to enter US. Vinod Shepard, what will be the effect of Omicron? Will they ban PNP? No, nothing is going to be banned. As you guys all know, it's only the travel has been banned. PNP programs and Omicron are two different things, right? So there won't be anything. Only the thing is the travel restrictions are coming up. Or if you look at any other category or any other thing for the immigration related, like visitor visas or work permit, yes, they got delayed, but they are not like going to stop anything as of now. Yeah. So you guys have any other question, please type it. So I will be able to answer them. Other than that, we can go into more detail. Uh, Almost all of the provinces are already reached their target for this year for the PNP program, but still they are issuing more and more PNPs to the candidate who are eligible. And it's not like you get a PNP offer and you are done with your case. You should uh, you should be able to put your uh, paperwork in with your complete file, pay the fees, only then your application will be considered for the next step. Otherwise, if you just receive it, and they have a limited time frame window for any of the application. Let's say Nova Scotia gives only around 45 days. If we look at Alberta, they give 30 days, same as Ontario gives you 30 days to submit your complete application. So you must be able to send your complete application if you are in that line that you want your application to be considered for the further step to get a PR. So yeah. Uh, Next one we got it. Shishupal Sin Soda. What about student visa traveling update? Yeah, it depends upon like which country you are coming from. Like different countries have a different update. So better to check the website for Canadian travel or Arrive Can, where you have to submit all your information. Other than that, because it's the things are different in different regions, right? So if we look from African perspective at this moment, there are a lot of restrictions, right? But if we look from Asian countries, travels are normal. You just need your testing done before you board your flight, and there are certain designated agencies in different countries, so where the only the testing from those agencies has been considered valid to travel to Canada. From last week's perspective, they have found like a lot of travelers who are coming from India. They have some fake documents, fake travel, the results from their where they get the testing done, fake paperwork. So they were all being deported. So I suggest, even if it take like a day or two extra for you guys, please go through the proper channel and watch and look for the new travel update. Travel updates are getting like every day there are something new is coming up. So make sure you do your homework before you board your flight. Otherwise, if they will let you know or they will let you go from your country of origin where you starting your flight, and if it's not the right paperwork, you will definitely be denied entry here in Canada. So that is all up to you, like, but other than that, at this moment most of the travel restrictions are from South African countries. But again, every country has a different travel restriction now, but majority of the travel bans has been lifted. So it's only like you have to have your PCR test done, rapid testing, or the regular testing has to be done. So then you also need a proof of your vaccination, whether it's a barcode or which kind of vaccines are being considered here in Canada. So you guys make sure you go online and check all those eligibility criteria from your country of origin. So anything else you guys have, any other queries, you can type it, so we will be able to uh, help you with that. So another update was, as I was telling you about, the different provinces are getting their provincial nomination programs done. Almost they are at target or above their target. As of last week, British Columbia has also, about their tech pilot program, they have issued 89 invitations for all those categories. Under 29 categories they have it under the tech pilot program for British Columbia, and that is the main program in BC where your application can be considered or you will get a result almost in 2 to 3 weeks. That's the maximum under the tech pilot program. You will, once you will submit, once you got the invitation to submit your all paperwork, there you go, like in couple of weeks or 2 to 3 weeks maximum, you will be given the answer whether you will go further for the next step or you won't be. So you guys need to be able to send your complete application right this moment because of the lot of backlog. So the visa officer is looking for one or another reason to approve or to deny your application. So we have seen in so many cases, even smallest mistake can send your application back, right, as it's incomplete and refuse. So these are the two. They won't give you like what was not there. So that is all your responsibility. So even if you have sent your application within Canada and or outside of Canada, make sure you have like one or two documents. If you are not able to submit that, you have a proper explanation what you are going to do about those documents. When you are thinking that you will be able to get those documents, have you initiated anything to get those documents for your file? If not, definitely your file will be sent back. You should have a proper reasoning, proper letters explaining why and when. So those things are most important when you're submitting your file. What is the processing time for post-grad work permit? It was a couple of weeks ago. The processing time for post-grad work permit, if you're applying within Canada, because at this moment there are two things, right? So one is within Canada, and one is for those ones who are outside Canada, did online studies. They're also eligible. So both of them at this moment is showing 100 plus days, whether it's online or on paper, whether it's in Canada or outside. So that's what they're showing on their website as now. Will Newfoundland Labrador consider NOC 2133 under priority skills program? You have to check online, sir. You go online and make sure you go on their website, and definitely you will get your answer over there. Vask Tech, no idea what you guys are planning to ask under this one, and if you can send your complete. Will Nova Scotia conduct a draw for skilled worker? Yes, sir. They have done one last month. So yeah, that's why I was telling you. Almost all of the provinces at this moment, they are either they have already filled their numbers for the year 2021 for the PNP, or they are almost there, like 99% are there, and some of them are already gone more. Like if you look at Alberta, Alberta's numbers are 6400, but as of now they have 7000 plus nominations given for year 2021 already. So there are, so you can expect that if you have your file and you think you are eligible for anything under those provinces, like you are eligible for any of those categories, definitely you'll be able to get those ones. But as of now, majority of them have already given their numbers for 2020, because you guys know, as the federal skilled worker program draw is on hold, and according to IRCC update a couple of weeks ago, they are not going to do any more federal skilled worker draw until and unless their backlog is under control. So we are not hoping anything up till spring of next year. They are going to do any federal skilled worker draft for people who are outside Canada in express entry profile. Uh, Ravi Raj, what about close work permit outside Canada? When I will start giving application process from Abu Dhabi office? PPR will only be given to you if your file has been approved. If your file hasn't been approved, you don't expect that PPR will be given, right? So that is the last step once you have approval from IRCC. If there is no approval, your file is still under processing and it can go in any way. But as of now, from UAE, from other countries in that region, it's taking more than a year. Whatever is written on their website, some says 14 days, 15 days, 3 weeks, 10 weeks. It's been a longer process from anywhere. Can we know which no codes were considered in each and upcoming Alberta draws? Yes, you can check it on their website. Yes, or sometime we also get this nomination. I do put some videos on our YouTube channel on time to time basis. So yeah, whenever I get a time, so I do put it on, or I can share those one with our clients, the one who are our clients, right? Our consultancy. So yes, they you can definitely find the information out there, sir. Yeah. So yeah, any other questions you guys have it? So you can put it. As we were talking earlier, right? So both of the provinces, if we look at the number of categories they have included in Newfoundland and Labrador, IT and healthcare and trucking and construction categories are there. And even if in Nova Scotia, if we look at Nova Scotia, they have added category for restaurant or the food service providers in Nova Scotia, and even in that category, employer does not require to have an LMIA to hire any foreign worker. So, if you think you are eligible and you have a employer over there who's ready to hire you, so this is a golden time for you guys to submit your applications for Nova Scotia. No need for LMIA, and only CLB level 4 is required when they are looking for any candidates. And process can be will be a direct work permit application to be submitted. And same thing with the Newfoundland and Labrador. They have also introduced that program where employer can bypass the requirement for LMIA, and also they can get into uh, they can get the candidate with the CLB level 4 only, and they can also process your PNP file for the further processing for permanent residence. So there are a lot of draws at this moment. So you guys need a proper homework, right? So to get done, and there are lot of opportunity. If you are, especially if you are here in Canada, then there is no limit at this moment. So nobody can go anywhere. Everybody's application, if there has been processed properly, get accepted right now. As you guys all know, probably by now, like Saskatchewan has also announced their new immigration program, hard to fill skills pilot program, created in sport for their labor market demand in key sectors like healthcare, manufacturing, agriculture technology, construction, hospitality, and retail sectors. So these are very broad, and under there are a lot of categories that can be a lot of no codes that can be included under these categories. So you guys make sure like having all those things ready when you're submitting, and especially in this case at Nova Scotia, majority of all of categories are accepted, right? So a close work permit for India applied between being 36 week. Yeah, there won't be any update. They are taking maybe around like a year or more. Alberta support letter submitted. No idea. It's taking more than a year at this moment. So yeah, you can if your husband is already in Canada, so just submit address change request, and that will be the only thing you can do it. Otherwise, right, if the file originally was submitted from India, and they will consider you from India at that moment. So your application will be considered according to that processing time that was in India. So they are taking approximately 52 to 55 or maybe even more weeks as of now. So it could change couple weeks that I cannot tell you, but as of now, it's more than a year. Work permit applied June 21 and no work permit outside of Canada at this moment there is no guarantee, right, for anything unless you are from European countries or from US or Southern America, where you can come here at the border and can get your work permit done. But other than that, no. They have some countries only written like they require only like 10 weeks, 13 weeks, 14 weeks. Or even some I heard in my last uh, live chat, like some people have applied more than a year ago and they're still waiting. So, Darshan Patel, how much chances for getting visa if you got an LMIA? Chances are 100% as long as you submit your complete application file and it does not miss anything. Yeah. Other than that, there shouldn't be any problem as long as your LMIA matches your previous experience, what you have done, and you have all your documentation ready. It never happened with us. Anytime you submit your application, if it matches everything, it's always 100%. Yeah, it takes time, but definitely you'll get it. So Saskatchewan, as I was mentioning, Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia, and Newfoundland and Labrador are three provinces as of now where you can easily get PNP because they are looking um, for candidates. And you even in Nova Scotia, you do not even need a job offer under their new program. So that's the reason, right? So you guys should look around when you're submitting your file, making sure that you have all your documentation ready. And that's the only thing you need to submit, and then you wait for your chance. Because if you do not be proactive, you will never get anything out of that. So make sure you submit your application, and then you will be good to go. For any kind of work permit, you do not require IELTS. But when you are submitting your PR file or PNP application, yes, you have to have your IELTS ready. But in different uh, provinces, it's different time frame. PR applied under ANP nominated September 21. Timelines is 2 years for if you are going through ANP. Yes, it is the time frame that has given on the website for CAC or IRCC is 2 years. Alberta PNP also submitted. It says 6 months processing in IRCC. Could you share processing time? I never seen anywhere 6 months. If you look on your online profile when you have submitted your application, it says at least 24 months. So yeah, normally it takes between a year and a half to 2 years, but on their website it says around 2 years. Yeah. So that's what I was telling you, right? So if you are here in Canada or outside Canada, there are a lot of PNPs. So make sure you guys look around and see which one is suitable for you, where you think you fit, what kind of IELTS criteria they have, what kind of uh, in-demand jobs they have it. If you are fulfilling all their conditions, go ahead and submit your applications, and you will be able to get any kind of notification from them. And then if you get nominated, they will give you 30 days or 45 days depend upon the province, and you will be able to get your PNP, and then you can submit your application for permanent residence. Farhan Khan, can we can convert visit visa in intra-company transfer inside Canada? Yeah, visit visa to work visa. Yes, you can do it any category. Yeah, go ahead. At this moment, the time frame is 100 days. Thank you, Mr. Darshan. No problem. Yeah. Again, right, that's what our consultancy does. We are in immigration field since 2013, and all of our consultants are IRCC uh, license, and we can help you with any kind of file processing if you need it. And definitely, if you need, you can. I have given my phone number and with website, so you can go over there and send us an inquiry, and we'll definitely contact you. So I think that's it for today, and we'll definitely, hopefully, we'll be back next week sometime. Till then, you guys all have a good day. Thank you.